What is up, my dudes? And that one girl just wants me to make her life a little bit shinier. I got you, one girl. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos are coming weekly. Ring that bell, you know when they drop. Let's get the other stuff out of the way. Want to save 10% on our cargo communicator or save some money on some Beyond Riders gear or on some Hogworks gear? Then you should definitely check my referral links down below. Want to support me and all my do-gooderness like these cool guys here? Boom! Then you should become part of the Brew Crew and join the coffee page down below. Wonder why I'm asking you for money? Well, next to those 10,000 Amazon affiliate links that also go to a good cause is a link explaining what I do with your money. Get it, got it, cool, let's move on. All right, guys, so we are back in front of the paint tent. We have got some stuff here, and we are going to be getting in there, and we are going to be putting the clear coat on our fenders. Now, there's a couple different nuances and caveats I want to go through with you on this one, because this is not going to be like the paint. Don't mind me while I shake this can up. We got to get this good and mixed before we go in there and take care of this. So there's some big differences between doing the clear coat and doing the paint. And I want to go through that with you, because if you are trying to follow along with what I'm doing, these are very important. And these are very big safety things that you guys need to know about. So first and foremost, the paint I was using, obviously, you don't want to be breathing that in. You don't want to be huffing that. Well, some of you guys might want to be huffing that, but you do you. That is all you. I'm not telling you to do that. So with that, clearly you're using a vent mask to make sure that you're safe. And honestly, that was probably the first time I actually used like a real vent mask when I was painting something, which did its job. Yeah, it was kind of stinky, like I could still smell the paint and all that fun stuff, but I wasn't blowing purple snot rockets at the end of the day, so clearly it was doing something and it was doing it fairly well. Now, one of the other things I was doing while I was painting was I was staying in the tent because I could do a coat every 2 minutes. So essentially what I would do is I would stop painting and I would just be shaking the can and making sure that everything was well mixed and waiting out that 2 minutes, and then I would go to put the next coat of paint onto the tins. With this clear coat, we're not doing that. This stuff tends to be a little bit more toxic. It tends to be a whole lot more unhealthy for you. So there are going to be some changes this time around, and I want to go through those. First and foremost, on my ventilation mask, I actually upgraded these filters. So as you notice, these they're like that purplish pink cover. The ones I was using before were clear. They had totally different filters in there. These are, I think they're N9000s or something. I'll pop it right here. These are actually designed for more harsh chemicals like this that I'm going to be using. Another change is I'm not going to be staying in the tent. So each layer of clear coat needs 5 minutes to set before you go in and you pop the next layer on. This stuff is just straight not good for you. So I don't want to be in there any longer than I have to. I'm going to go in, I'm going to lay down a layer of clear coat on all the tins, and then I'm coming out of the tent for 5 minutes, continuing to shake the can, making sure everything's well mixed. While waiting, I'm going to go in, do what I need to do, back and forth until this is done. Now, hang out to the end of the video, because I already did the gas tank a few days ago, and let me tell you, it came out awesome, and I really want to show it to you. We'll go outside, we'll check it out there. We have overcast because, surprise, it's raining again, but you will be able to get a pretty good idea of what it looks like. And let me tell you, it looks good, and I want to show you the neat little trick that I did with this tank, because it's fun. It really is. I'm digging this. So hang out for that for sure. Now let's talk about the clear coat I'm using. Like I said, this stuff is a lot more harsh. This is not just your normal clear coat. This is a 2K clear coat. So this is meant to be much more durable than a normal clear coat would be. This is supposed to hold up to solvents, gasoline, all those other chemicals that a motorcycle or a car may come in contact with. So if you're looking to clear coat a vehicle, I highly recommend using a 2K. Now with that, the 2K is a two-part solution. So before I go in and paint, I actually have to activate this by pulling this little tab up top, popping it down below right there, and pushing on it and then mixing it up some more. That is a hardening agent to make sure that you have a really nice shell on top of your paint. And let me tell you, like I said, the gas tank looks amazing. I am very impressed with how that came out. So I'm all for this. I am on board for this. And I think once you see this, you'll understand and appreciate this as well. Nonetheless, let me go ahead, get this mixed up a little bit more. Let's get the second part in there. Actually, we can do that right now, just so you can see how this is done. I'm leaving that cap on just in case. But right there, pop it on the bottom, and you essentially just, there we go. You push it in, it activates from the inside. You're gonna be mixing it up some more, and then you're getting ready. We're definitely gonna go through this entire can. My goal is to have at least 3 coats on all the tins. With the gas tank, I made it to 4. I used 1 full can. If I could get to 4 on the rest, awesome. If I can't, like I said, at least 3 coats, I'm cool with that. This stuff looks great. If I can't, if I'm only getting 2 coats, I have 2 extra cans of this. I can make this happen. No matter what, this is getting clear coated and it's going to look great. All right, let me get geared up and let's get in there and let's take care of this. All right, guys, so we got 4 coats on everything. And pretty much what you saw me in there for was the entire stint of how long I was in that tent. Like I said, this stuff is pretty nasty. You don't want to mess around with it. I actually have a fan right here that's blowing towards the tent and towards the window up here, which has another fan. So I'm trying to get as much ventilation as possible. There's also a carbon filter with a fan running inside that tent. All of that aside, there is still just a cloud of clear coat in there. I didn't want to be in there any longer than I had to be. So I'm glad that's over. Now that stuff is gonna sit in the tent for a couple days because I just want it to fully cure, harden up, be good to go before I take it out of the tent, check it out, and mess around with it. Now previously I said that I was going to wet sand all this stuff when I was done, probably do like a 2000 grit or a 1500 grit. Honestly, I'm probably not going to do that, and I will show you the gas tank so you can see why. There might be a little bit of orange peel on it. Nothing crazy though. It does look really good, so I'm probably just going to hit it with rubbing compound and then polish it up from there. I'm okay with a little bit of orange peel. And honestly, I'm avoiding this because I don't want to mess up the clear coat. It came out looking pretty damn good. So I want to leave it pretty damn good versus pretty damn messed up because I did something stupid. So yeah, let me get out of this suit and then let's go outside and I will show you the gas tank. Because like I said, I'm proud of this thing. Like, I really thought I was just gonna have nonstop runs and wrinkles and all kinds of mess going on. I do not have confidence in my painting abilities, let me tell you. But this came out awesome and I can't wait to show you. So let's go do that. Timeout. So hey, it's been a few days since I recorded that other stuff. Just got back from a road trip and the fenders are completely done and cured. So how about I just show you all the tins all together and you can check this out. Like seriously, I just got off my bike, my beard's all jacked up. Let's take a look at So yeah, guys, honestly, I think that came out awesome. Like I said, I do intend to hit it with some buffing, rubbing compound, just to kind of clean it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna polish it. But overall, I'm perfectly fine with a little bit of orange peel. Like I said, I'd much rather have that than messing up that finish in some way, shape, or form. It is incredibly shiny. It looks awesome. There are 4 coats of 2K clear coat on there. I am very, very happy about how that came out. And all of that vinyl is actually clear coated into the tank. So I put that right on the paint and then I clear coated over it. And I'm actually glad that the clear coat didn't destroy that vinyl because that vinyl has a little trick to it. Sometimes it looks like this. And sometimes it looks like this. Yeah, that's right. That is glow-in-the-dark vinyl. All of the vinyl that is on this bike is glow-in-the-dark vinyl. And those pictures are from after the clear coat fully dried. So it works great, it looks great. I am totally happy with this. I am so stoked with this. But let me turn it over to you. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments down below. And did you learn a little something today? I don't know, I tried to share some knowledge. Again, that 2K looks awesome, but it is not to be trifled with. Don't be going into your closet with, like, I don't know, a bandana on and trying to paint something. You will come out very jacked up and you don't want that, trust me. But that's what I've got for you. What do you got? Sound off in the comments and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one person you know that might feel like they would learn something. I'm a horrible teacher, but they'll love this stuff anyway, trust me. And I'll see you all on the flip side.